participate, ask questions, you know, um, objections where necessary, and see how we then make meaningful progress. So, so we have two topics basically for us, and I want us to look at them critically because we have also less time to do this. So we are trying to also make sure we don't keep you here for long, so that you every one of us can also go back to our various destinations. Appearance and attitude. So there are four ways of communicating the core values: in writing, in words, in teaching, then in appearance and attitude. Now let's look at official communication quickly. I think this is 150 something. I'm just going to try and use a few times to do this. Please pay attention. Official communication, otherwise known as formal communication, is the interchange of key information between people in a professional environment. I repeat, official communication, otherwise known as formal communication, is the interchange. So that means, what it means is that, first of all, the key word there is interchange. It means that there is someone who is talking, or who is giving out something, who is saying something, and there is a receiver who receives at a particular point in time, and at the same at that time, the person who is receiving becomes the sender or the giver. So it's an interchange. Okay, so there's one person who is communicating, there is a receptor, someone who is receiving the communication. Interchange of key information between people in a professional environment, which often follows, listen to this, a well-defined rules, templates and procedures, which often follows the well-defined rules, templates and procedures. If these things are not on ground or established, you can do anything. After all, it's often said that where there is no law, there is no sin. Are we together? Where we don't have law, there is no sin. So it means that if there is no defined rules and there is no template and procedure, there is no official communication. You can do anything. You can. So now, quickly before I continue with why formal communication, we know the core values of CS, Calvary School. We have a core value. We have core values. We have core values. The normal core value of everyone is okay, which is compassion. The next one is truth. Then accountability and responsibility. The personal growth. If you are a teacher, there must be a personal growth. If you are dealing with students, accountability and responsibility, then you must have compassion. And then every time you open your mouth, whatever you are saying is the truth. Thank you, sir. Another question again. How has these values, or what these values of Stella have been, has been communicated to us? I've never received it in formal form. Is it seen somewhere? Do we have it anywhere that we can say, okay, these are values that we see? Do we? Okay. All right. Now, please, go back to that. Why formal communication? Number one, to maintain a professional work environment. Please take note of this. These are not the theoretical aspects. We will see the practical parts. So please ensure you note the key part of what we're doing. To maintain a professional work environment, Two, to establish a well-defined hierarchy. To maintain a professional work environment. That's why we have formal communication. Two, to establish a well-defined hierarchy. I believe by now we all know what hierarchy is. So talk about, oh, this is the provider, this is the principal, this person is the head teacher, this person is the senior, this one is. So like that, every organization has hierarchy and authorities. So, three, to ensure a smooth information flow. When there is a disjointed flow of information, one thing is possible, there will be confusion. So if these values that principal have implemented now has not been communicated to all assemblies, to both the big and the small, it means that there is a gap. Are we together now? That's why I'm asking us as staff of Calvary School, if we are conversant with the values, the core values, it's not in assumption. Are we together now? It's not in assumption, but in reality. If I don't know what my values are and what I'm working by or working for, okay, I can do anything to be happy. I can do anything. If I don't have a value, I can walk up to my daddy here now and just wish. Because there's nothing that is carrying me. So it becomes more like a chaos, an anarchy, a state where we don't have laws, lawless situation. And I don't think anybody wants to be in such a situation. You know, yesterday I observed, Wednesday night, when I was coming back from I observed something. I was in the air, so I had two white guys at the front, and I was like 3 seats away from them. And the flight attendant told everyone, as usual, the routine in the aeroplane, when it's about to take off and whatever, please put off your phones. Because all things attached to whatever. So everybody doesn't have our phones. Yes. But I was that these two white guys, listen to me. These two white guys, I look at them, they look like Indians, south on that side. I don't know where they're from, but they look like those Indians. And they refuse to put on their phones. And I was bothered because if you cannot obey laws here, it means that you are so used to lawlessness here that you now. Scripture amplified said, "Do not let unwholesome, foul, profane, wordless, vulgar words ever come out of your mouth, but only such speech as is good for building up others." You can see that it's applicable to everybody. Building up others according to the need and the occasion, so that it will be a blessing to those who hear you speak. Did you get that? Are we together? I also want to react to these two scriptures. We can see it, and just someone should really react to it, and let's continue. The first one, Ephesians 4:16, said it makes the whole body fit together perfectly as each part does its own special work. It helps the other part grow so that the whole body is healthy, growing, and full of love. The other one again, it says, "Do not let unwholesome, foul, profane, worthless, vulgar words ever come out of your mouth, but only such speech as is good for building up others according to the need and occasion, so that it will be a blessing to those who hear you speak." Yes, we want to react to these two scriptures as relate to what we are looking at. These are the only two scriptures we are referring to as it is so. Then I'll continue with okay. Yes. Anybody?
Each individual has their role to play. All the roles. And in playing out our roles, we must ensure that we have constructive criticism in order to steer ourselves up to action.
Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? People don't understand. Yes. Okay. Any other person, please? One more.
I didn't get the question, sir.
Okay, we read two scriptures, Ephesians 4:16 and 29. And Well, I just asked them to react to those two scriptures as it relates to what we are looking at this afternoon, communication and work ethics. So, the first one said it makes the whole body fit together perfectly. As each part does its own special work, it helps the other part grow so that the whole body is healthy and growing and full of love. Then 29 said, thus, do not use unwholesome, foul, profane, worthless, vulgar words ever come out of your mouth, but only such speech as is good for building up others according to the need and the occasion, so that it will be a blessing to those who hear you speak. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anytime you open your mouth and you want to communicate or say anything, I've seen it like an acronym that before you talk, is it true? What you're about to say, is it true? Is it what you can say outside? Is it edifying? I've forgotten the acronym. I saw it in my office. And whatever I want to say, let it be true, let it be lifting, that you want to give the person up. Even if it is criticism, or you want to correct someone, it should be their languages, their words that you can use, their core body cues and verbal communication. You say one or two things to either the subordinate or the leader or the lead. Thank you very much, sir.
Which happened? I wanted to write something. Listen. Okay, why this is making it matter for us. Now, listen to this quickly. Let's continue. Communication. What is official communication? 2. Why official communication? What is Calvary School's core values as related to communication? Communicating Calvary School's core values. 1. In writing, in words, in teaching, in appearance, and attitude. Am I too fast?
Yes,
Sorry. 1. What is official communication? 2. Why official communication? 3. Calvary School's core values. Calvary School's core values. I believe we should have. Do we have core values? I've never been to any session where there are no core values. I want to believe there are core values. Core values. In writing, thank you, sir. In writing, please, Pastor. I'm actually reading out. So I said, what is official communication? Why official communication? 3. Calvary School's core values. Because there's no way we want to talk about this. There's a saying that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Yes. So I've never been to any institution, I've never visited any place. I just returned from the workshop yesterday. Today is Friday. I returned Wednesday night from Abuja. So, and I attended the workshop for 3 days. I was just telling my people that all my body is ready. Because I tend to stay there, still learning from people who are far ahead, who are there, who control things that we see and say, why is it like this? Then you can understand why they are going through what they are going through. And so I see that their core values can also determine why they do what they do. So core values. So that's what I'm asking. Hope we have core values here. And if you don't know it, that means there is a problem already. Then communicating CS core values. I call it CS because it's Calvary School. I just say it. Then how do you communicate it? Number 1, in writing. 2, in words. 3, in teaching. Some of us, they say we are non-teaching staff, but I have discovered something. Non-teaching staff, they even teach more than the teaching staff. Do you agree with me? Do we have any non-teaching staff? Yes, sir.
Yes.
Do you know that you teach more than the teaching staff? You don't know. Don't worry, get there. I want to have a ability to explain. Go. I was someone that sat on my side, a lady that said, I'm more than God, these people, they are so recalcitrant. Why are they so? The man came back again and told them, please put off your phones. Please listen to this. Put off your phones. And they looked at him and just closed the phone. They checked me, let him out to me, continue on the phone again. 3 times. this happened 3 times, and shockingly, they didn't feel anything because they just, I believe they are used to lawlessness because they are Nigerian. And the lady said something, which was a lesson to me. That's me. I take lessons from every, interaction and communication. She said, "Can this men do this in their country?" And I said, "I don't think so." Because I don't think they will enter the flight and then tell you to talk for phone and you see the president. You can't do it. But he came to Nigeria and both of them are in Nigeria. They could do anything they want to do. We're doing it. So, what lesson can you pick from that? It means that there is a consciousness of lawlessness already built into them. That when you get to a place called Nigeria, there is this lawlessness that you should just be one of them, do what they are doing. Now, if you have ever traveled out of Nigeria before, from other countries, maybe the developed countries of the world, when you get there, I'm very sure those of us that are very good at staying by the coastline and just do a bit there, I don't think you can do it. You will not try it because naturally there's this consciousness of orderliness and law, that is in operation. So that thing guides your behavior and your attitude. Are we together now? So in that environment, you see that there is already not a disjointed flow. There is no, because the system has created a lawless environment. So that's why I'm talking about you do understand the core value. If that is one thing I've achieved or I've achieved today, I think it's more important than any other. I want to tell you, principal is there. I'm telling you later on that we need to do what? Communicate the core values of Calvary to everybody. And how do you do that? In writing. You do it in writing and mention 4 of the ways to do it. So sometimes we can have something like this with the core values of Calvary, well defined. Do we agree? Well defined. So it is not just what I will tell my sister here and say, don't you know it's not right to do this? I will not assume that she should know. No. Why should I assume? You don't assume law. You don't assume orderliness. You create orderliness. Let's continue. To ensure smooth information flow, we talked about wide communication. To promote healthy workspace. We saw that in the scripture we read. To promote healthy workspace. So when you are leaving your house, your various homes, and you're coming to the office, it's like all away from home. I don't think a lot of people see that in the office today. When you leave your home, you are coming to the office. Some people are just, what do like people so that leave this place. So much so that the environment is so toxic. But the reverse should be the case. In this setting, you should be more comfortable. You should be like a reflection of your home. If really these things are in place. And that's what we do. That's what we are meant to do. See to the fact that, okay, wherever you want in your workspace, work environment, is a definition of your home, a reflection of what you have in your home. I know a lot of people have topless home, but that's not my prayer for anybody here. But ideal home should be a home where you have peace. The next one, to promote healthy workspace. Then the last one, to preserve the integrity of the work environment. I will skip some things here because of my time. And go to how do I do this? Okay. I want to show you a sample of something. Okay, let's look at some tips for improving formal communication. I'll skip some things. It would have been very popular to see, but it's okay. Okay, can you see from there? Okay, take it back to 60 now. Few of them can see. Leave it at the roles of subordinating and subordinating communication. So, yes, ma'am. Okay, I said roles. I went back one step back. I said roles of subordinates and subordinates in communication. Roles of subordinates and subordinates in communication. These are just ways of telling you that what I expected from your whether immediate boss or overall boss, and what's also expected from you as a subordinate. Okay? If you be a subordinate to your boss, you are also a a subordinate to another person. Do we agree? Every one of us here, we are a leader in our own sphere. Do we agree? When you are saying yes ma'am or yes sir to your head teacher, to proprietress, proprietor, when you get to your classroom as a class teacher, are you not the proprietress or the head teacher of your class? Of course, because at that point in time, all the children there don't see those people, those tiny little ones as babies. No, they are destinies right in your hands. They are future generations that you are opportune to mold. So it means that you have a role to play in communicating something to them. And if you fail, destiny will ask you. Forget about the salary. Yes, sometimes sincerely speaking, what we earn might not be commensurate with what we put in. But if you have a different perception in terms of leaving a lasting impact in the lives of people, it will be the roadmap to your own commitment. We are living witness to this. Number one, we talk about the structure. Follow a defined communication structure and chains of command with higher ranking employees, often sending messages to lower level employees. What does this mean? It means that there is a formal structure that should be followed in terms of communication, where the lower person or the higher ranking officer, like we have here, maybe a proprietor or the cases or a teacher, is communicating or is designed to communicate something to you. Sometimes I have worked in organization. I think the first place I worked was in school. When I finished my secondary school was in school. And I was privileged to have access to learning a lot of things. It was a very good school, you know. And so I learned a lot in terms of how you conduct the communication. If your boss can't communicate values to you, you will find it difficult to do so. Naturally, you can't help it because you are not getting that values passed down to you. So most times we advocate top-bottom development. That means structure is the way that the development of the communication starts from you, flows down. The scripture is coming down, so you must understand that these things can flow like this. But you're not talking about your own self. You are a teacher in your own classroom. It means that you must also understand that you communicate some certain things, and so you must respond in that cap of a leader or a subordinate for you to be able to achieve something. So that is what we're talking about. Follow a defined communication structure. I hope you'll be able to see this when I emails, memos, business letters, reports, presentations, and meetings. Do you do that here? Do you communicate through memos? Good. So we will see a sample memo here. So many of us, we see memos, we see emails. Do you have official email? Is there anything like
Everybody feels silent.
I don't know. They're just keeping quiet. I don't know. Do we have official email? Do we do official? The one with our schools and something. Do you use it? Are you sure? That's good. Why is my actually, the benefit of using these things actually also save you the stress of walking up and down, resources, paper, all these things. Sometimes you just have to do your thing and your own little side and then pass on. Maybe subsequently, if we are privileged to come here, there's a system where you can, whatever I'm doing on my system in my office, I can link everybody in the school to it. Do we use that here? The facility that everybody, I want to share something with everybody and you can contribute to what I'm doing. I'll just put it like this. Everybody's connected to it at once. So I just put it up. Then you will see it. Sorry. You know what I'm talking about, right? No, not WhatsApp. No WhatsApp. It's actually the email. That's why I'm asking if you have official email. It's beyond just send emails. That official email, sometimes this technological aspect, if you are not conversant with it, you just think you just send mail, receive mail, beyond that. So but that's not for today. So the essence of that is to promote effective communication. Effective communication. Okay, so some tips for improving formal communication. Using official titles. Using official titles. Do we do that here? Use official titles. Or we just look at this person, just give the person the way you informal way. Number two, addressing people formally. This is always a problem, actually. We get so used to the work environment that we address people so much with informal ways that sometimes demean your position. And even you bring down your value. Now, you know the effect, the dangerous part of addressing people formally. You will find it difficult to correct them when they are wrong. How many of us understand what I'm talking about? If you are in the habit of, like this my sister here, I'm in the habit of always communicating to her informally, whether the thing is serious or not, whether it's important or not. When she does anything that is bad, please tell me how to correct it. I will also not know how to do because how do you say it? It's my. But by not telling her that what she's doing or what she has done is wrong, am I helping myself? I'm not helping anybody. I'm then destroying my own self because that thing will lead to what? Gossip. I will not take it and leave there and say, oh my God, that's how she used to behave. The truth is that I did not get a communication platform that will help her. Even in my office, I do that. I told the lady, I said, good as it were, very good, you can decide to go in your local dialect singing from morning till evening, no problem. I said, but how do you want to correct this person? You want to also correct the person today? Because the person will see it as you are now, in fact, you don't love him or her. That's the problem. So, but if you are defining, it doesn't mean that person is winning. No, it's just a formal communication. Define it, I think we define. So this is it. Then you move on from there. So when the person is wrong, you also on the same platform you will correct. I am going to give credit to people. Yes, and we talk. How are you like to work? They find and you misbehave. I said, don't do it again. It's okay, the person does not understand the music. I just go official communication. When you copy whoever. Listen, of course, you can't come and be telling me, sir, I think you are right now. No, because you understand that from the beginning, there's a formal level that we have established. So I think I want to encourage us to develop that. Let's try and find a way to develop that formal environment. It will help you and help your work. I don't know how many of us have been here that your friend has helped you to spoil your work and you cannot complain. It's helping you to spoil your work and you cannot just know how to tell her that. Imagine you are taking a class because of the informal nature that you have created for yourself. She walks in, listen, what are these children doing, sir? And you are trying to do something meaningful and you have to stop because you can't say stop. You can't. So, minimize personal pronouns. What does that mean? We should have a teacher here. Minimize personal pronouns. Give an example of personal pronouns now. She. Why do you say she minimize it?
To reduce formality.
Yes, but one more thing, very key. That's how it goes. So if you are using personal pronouns, it's not going to be as specific. But if you don't use so much of personal,
it makes it official.
Makes it official. You know, can you give an example of what if you want to use? If you don't want to use personal pronouns to express something, you want to remove it and then make it more official.
You use of official titles, Mr., Mrs.
Okay. Another person. Another one. Okay. Sorry, I'm actually looking this way. Avoiding contractions. What does that mean? English teacher.
Good evening, sir.
Avoiding contractions.
Abbreviation.
What is the implication of that?
Confusion generally are used to when you are prepared, that means you are trying to stay away from being comfortable.
You are saying
Whether you actually go use abbreviations in normal
yes. Yes. This mainly applies to writing. You know, sometimes you don't see anything wrong with it. There's a way you write. If you write to me now, I will see even if you put, you know, this way you can call formal writing, you are doing it as if the structure is formal, but the content is highly informal. So you want to tell me that you are right? No, I will see it as I am just trying to make it as it's formal so that everybody will see it. But the truth be told, someone who is very skilled and intelligent with not familiar, because everything in it is not actually serious. So I don't know, this thing is exhaustive, but I'm just trying to zero in on the most important part. Right? Using company or professional jargons, what does that mean? I want to see those of us who are avoiding anecdotes. A short, self-contained story that usually aligns one particular theme, lesson, or aspect of a person's character. Why this is dangerous is because if you continue to work on this platform, you will degenerate to the level of becoming so familiar. And after a while, what we see in an environment, especially school environment, gossip. Don't mind that. And this will not become the other thing. Because that is what we do. Communication channels. Junior staff cannot communicate directly with the CEO except otherwise requested directly by the CEO. This is some of the things practically I have said. What I have learned over the years. Some people don't think it's necessary. They just think. You will see a junior staff walk up to the CEO directly or to the head teacher directly and just want to come and tell you what the class child, whatever it's been, I don't just like it, she has been misbehaving, it seems. Now, when you look at such communication, when that atmosphere is created, it creates serious intensity, and a lot of, acrimony here and there, and unnecessary things is built up. So, on that note, you must learn that there is a channel of communication. If I want to communicate, for example, with my CEO, okay, I have an immediate boss. I'm also a boss to so many others. So, and that's why I said I'll show you 10 minutes. You see something in part writing as well. So, we must follow that channel so that you communicate appropriately. Senior staff are to communicate through their immediate head to the principal, then to the proprietor, and verbal or written communication must follow a defined procedure. Now look at this. This is a communication. I don't know if you can see it, though. Sincerely, this was one of those things I wanted to just project. Yeah, so that I can see. Sincerely, I wanted to see it. XYZ University, don't mind me, I have to do something so that you understand where we are going to. You can see this letter, this internal memo is coming from the assistant registrar of this university, and it's supposed to be written or it's going straight to who? To the vice chancellor. Can you see it from there? Oh, sorry.
We'll try and send a copy. Right.
Okay, what we'll do
Can we have the email address?
Sorry?
Email address.
Okay, just send it to the Yes, send it to them. Please, Pastor, I was told there is an official email address. Yes. So I asked if they normally need to it. They said, okay, so maybe once in a while you need to, but I mean, it's actually very active. You're making use of it very well. And I also said something before the principal came in, and so we were paying attention, that beyond just sending emails, official email address, they are very important for other aspects of your work. It makes the work communication very, very easy. Okay, so when you look at this, you see this letter, this memo is coming from the association of the vice chancellor, but there is a through the registrar. You can see this man is not expected to just write directly to the vice chancellor or the class teacher. Just pick your pen, just write. Bring proprietor Pierre. Just like because because you know her, maybe she used to greet you, and maybe once in a while she just try to give you a just feel oh that informal relationship should also be the same thing with official environment. No. When you have to make communication, it has to follow a particular channel. Because if you don't write through your immediate boss will be called by the overall boss, by the CEO. And when he is asked what she asked, and said, please, do you know anything about Mrs. Jomoke? And she says, I'm not aware. And I mentioned if your overall boss, are we listening now? If your overall boss is not concerned with this channel of communication, I've seen a situation where such letter or memo is accepted by him or her. Just take it and you start treating. You don't be treating it. Treating it in isolation. Someone is not in the picture. Who should even know? Maybe he or she has more information about that issue because the letter didn't come through him, right? It didn't come through him or through her. What will happen? He can communicate, he can contribute. So you can now see there's already a gap in communication. Through what you have failed to understand the channel of communication. I also see memos where the vice chancellor needs something. What do you do? Just need to meet, follow official communication, follow the official communication channel. And I saw the memo. I just said, this person, this embarrassment, I need this. I'll just tell you what I said. You can see now. Write something through. Let me see, and I'll pass it to the right channel. You know, because you already have this grudge that you have carried already because this person will come out to put me down. My immediate was thinking of how to make sure that I'm sacked. So if I should request for this through him, I'm going to tear the letter. So on that note, you will see there will be a lot of challenges. Are we together now? So when you look at it, you see that that's how the letter is written. And then this officer has to communicate everything to the vice chancellor through the registrar, and then at the end of the day, he signed for the letter and sent through the right channel. That's basically in teaching, in appearance and attitude. Okay, one of the things I've seen, sincerely, let me tell you the truth. In this my small age, I have seen why some organizations will never fail. They don't pray as much as some of us do. They don't do some extra as much as some of us do here. Sincerely, some of us are working hard, but we are not just working smart. The smartness is out of it, because there's a big difference. Now, these people, there's one thing I've seen that is common among them. Thank God for the privilege of visiting some of these places, and I've interacted, I've seen, so, oh, this is the unique aspect, I know it. This is the unique aspect, I know it. And as I have those things, I see the difference. So I told myself, for every opportunity I have to also share, I also tell people, try to do this, do it like this, do it like this. One or two that have followed, okay, and we have seen the result. They've seen the result as well. Define these core values. I'm very requesting, sir. Let's define our core values. You can have it in flex. You can have it in standing flex. Let it be at the school corridor somewhere. That is the writing aspect. Then, at a time, let's create a forum, okay, that we deliberately send this message in words. Unknowingly, we are building a system that lasts. We are building a system that we have lived even everyone was here. You understand? And sincerely speaking, we are not doing it because we are receiving fat or big salary, but doing it because we are going to help your destiny. When you do it, when we finish doing it here, do it to yourself, domesticate it. Build a value system. If it is 3, there are things I cannot do. It's not because the devil, if the devil show up here physically, I will not still do it. You know why? I'm not going to pray. Hello? I will not pray. You know why? The reason why it will not happen is because of values. When you know your value, you will stay with the value and you will implement the value. You will see the results. You don't need to be a Christian or a Muslim to know it. You don't need to be an Hindu to be blessed. No. Once you understand it, you apply it and you get the results. So, in writing, please, in words, in teaching, when you are done doing that, you see it and you're able to inculcate it in how you speak. I will not lie. I will not think of pulling down this my fellow worker because in our own core value, it is not part of what we do. So it will not translate into action because I already know. Naturally, I'm building an environment that is progressive. Now, having done that in teaching, some of us will expect our children to be high flyers. Ask yourself, did you learn the sincere? Are we high flyers? Let me sincere. No, wait now. Before you shake me down, wait. We are not speaking. There's many things we expect from children. We don't, or naturally we don't have it. We claim, we assume we have it, but we have not deliberately put it inside of us. So if you put that thing inside you by deliberately putting it, you understand, you internalize it, you can bring it there. How do I communicate something that I have not digested in me? The good book will say, God told them, he said, I commend you to God and to the God of his grace, which is able to build you up and to give you an inheritance among them that are sanctified. So when you understand these things, you will now take it, build it inside you, and then you are able to do what? Push it to the children, and you see the results. Do we agree? Do we agree that children learn more from what we do than what we say? I believe everybody should agree with that. They learn more fast. Very fast, they keep it from us. So when we've done that, our appearance, our attitude will tell the story. Do we have any question? In teaching, in appearance and attitude. Okay, one of the things I've seen, sincerely, let me tell you the truth. In this my small age, I have seen why some organizations will never fail. They don't pray as much as some of us do. They don't do some extra as much as some of us do here. Sincerely, some of us are working hard, but we are not just working smart. The smartness is out of it, because there is a big difference. Now, this one, there's one thing I've seen that is common among them. Thank God for the privilege of visiting some of these places and I've interacted, I've seen, so, oh, this is the unique aspect, I know it. This is the unique aspect, I know it. And as I have come to those things, I see the difference. So I got myself, for every opportunity I have to also share, and also tell you, try do this, be like this. One or two that have followed, okay, and we have seen the result. They've seen the result as well. Define these core values. I'm telling you the questions. Let's define our core values. You can have it in flex. You can have it in standing flex. Let it be at the school corridor somewhere. That is the writing aspect. Then at a time, let's create a forum. Okay, that we deliberately send this message in words. Unknowingly, we are building a system that lasts. We are building a system that we have lived even everyone of us here. You understand? And sincerely speaking, we are not doing it because we are receiving fat or big salary, but doing it because we are going to help your destiny. When you do it, when we finish with it here, do it to yourself, domesticate it. Build a value system. If it is 3, there are things I cannot do. It's not because of the devil. If the devil should appear physically, I will not still do it. You know why? I'm not going to pray. Hello? I will not pray. You know why? The reason why it does not happen is because of values. When you know your value, you will stay with the value and you will implement the value. You will see the results. You don't need to be a Christian or a Christian to know it. You don't need to be an Hindu to be blessed. No. Once you understand it, you apply it and get the results. So, in writing, please, in words, in teaching, when you are not doing that, you see it and you're able to forget it in how you speak. I will not lie, I will not think of pulling down my fellow worker because in our own core value, it is not part of what we do. So it will not translate into action because I already know. Naturally, I'm building an environment that is progressive. Now, having done that in teaching, some of us will expect our children to be high flyers. Ask yourself, did you learn the sincere? Are we high flyers? Let me say, no, wait now. Before you should be now, wait. We are not there's many things we expect from children. We don't or naturally don't have it. We claim, we assume we have it, but we are not deliberately put it inside of us. So if you put that thing inside by deliberately putting it, you understand, you internalize it, you can bring it to there. How do I communicate something that I'm not digested in me? The good book will say, God told them, he said, I commend you to God and to the God of his grace, which is able to build you up and to give you an inheritance among them that are sanctified. So when you understand these things, you will now take it, build it inside them, and then you are able to do what? Push it to the children, and you see the results. Do we agree? Do we agree that children know from what we do and what we say? I believe everybody should agree with that. They learn more fast. Very fast they did it for us. So when we've done that, our appearance, our attitude, we tell the story. We have any question?
Are we getting it now? Now, what I've discovered, or what we have discovered in the time past, is that teachers are the ones that find it difficult to improve themselves. Do you agree with me? I'm good, and I can really improve yourself here. Can I tell you what? You taught, let me say you taught GSS1, mathematics, last year. This year again, you're also teaching GSS1, mathematics. What you taught them last year, the same. You teach them again. No, nothing improving, nothing adding, nothing removing. Wait, who is trying to understand this? How long have you been here, sir? 2. Who has been here for 2 years? Who has been here for 1 year? You've been here for 1 year. So you taught last section, and you're teaching this section. Now, can you tell us what's your course, what's the subject you're teaching? And what's the subject you're teaching? And is it the same lesson that you gave them last year that you gave them this year again? Same to God is saying the bottom of your heart.
Okay, I took this before last year. I'm also taking this before this year.
Okay. Okay, give me a round of applause for that. For God is you. Okay, now, can we see this? Hello, what else? What else? He said, I will guide thee with my eyes. This is really talking about ways of impacting lives. Now look at this. The next one, introduction. I don't have a question, but I don't have a mention. Which teaching method do you find most effective in, let me use the word, in Calvary schools? And they're all working here. I use secondary schools, but which teaching method, he has given us one, knowledge based. Which other teaching method do you find very useful for you? Yes, ma'am. Interactive. Very good. And I've been working for you, right? Okay. Another one. Teaching method. Yes, ma'am. Are you a teacher? Okay. Are you a teacher? Are you a teacher? So what teaching method are you using in your class? Victoria method. Are you a teacher? And what teaching method are you using in your class? It depends on any. Each one and use. Over time, interaction. How does we measure ourselves in what we are doing today? Hello? Hello? What? I want you to picture yourself. So, however, the result you want to get,
shows what you are, what you don't have, you cannot be. Isn't it? So it's what you have that you're going to give. So what do you have that you're giving to your children for them to know? So that's just catch up with. Now the second question I want to answer, please, I want us to be objective. How do you decide which teaching method to use for different topics or subjects, coming out to what you just said?
Yeah, because of the subject engagement, it's quite extensive. Example, so civic has to do with things that are happening around them. So depending on the subject, there are some that, like when I come in consultation, for example, it's actually very streamlined to just interact. I don't usually need constitution, it deals with that. But if it's something like election, I can say, okay, like the election happened in this past year, and we will give us some point. So like I said, it's still depending on the
It shows that she's a teaching teacher. Okay? It shows she's a teaching teacher. I just make some point. The next question is, how do you balance a teacher-led instruction with student-centered activities in your lessons? This is where we have a lot of issues. Everybody is in a rush to finish this curriculum, the syllabus, or the schedule. But at the end of the day, the product you're trying to make, are they up to the task of what you're trying to project? That is a thought for us. Now, let's go quickly. The next one, he said, listen to this. Some I would like us to read together, but if anybody can see, can you read it for me?
One person, please, you can't hear you.
Okay, can I? Somebody needs, okay, now, I want you to do it. Come close.
Establishing a positive and productive learning atmosphere in primary school can be achieved through a well-rounded approach that fosters respect, inclusivity, engagement, and high standard for both students and staff.
Now, looking at the teaching effective, you're talking about effective teaching methods. I have several to show you here. We're going to practicalize this. Can you show the next one? I want somebody to read all the 7 methods. Let's see from them.
direct instruction, inquiry-based learning, differentiated instruction, collaborative learning, flipped classroom, project-based learning, and experiential learning.
Thank you.
Bros, if you still looking like that, how do you feel?
Experiential learning.
Raw material into products. So when you see, number one, I together. I have to ask us now what are the teaching methods you are implementing. Now, the first thing you must understand, you have to see those children, those students as the raw material. Are we good? Hello? You have to see them as what? Raw materials. Now, please stand up. Sorry. Please stand up. Good man. Hello.
Hello.
Stand up. Now face everybody. Yes. Now, what they are putting on, is it the same? Are they the same? Hello? Are they the same material? Yeah. Are they the same design?
Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me, I'm projecting. projecting something.
Okay, sir.
Now listen, let's pay attention and get what we have to get. Okay, now, are they the same? Hello? Now, but when you take the material to the seamstress or the tailor, you tell the tailor that this is how I want the outcome of my material to be. Now, the material is what the raw material, and what a finished product that what you are putting on. Now, you are giving the instruction to the tailor that this is what this is what I want it to look like. But now, hear this. You can take different material to the same tailor. Is she going to sew the same thing? Hello? Are we together? Is she going to sew the same thing? Because why? She has the design of the different customers that have come to her. Now, see those children as they are, let me use the one is one customer, but they are different raw materials. But even those raw materials, they have their own style of learning. Hello? Now, what we are trying to do, or trying to make you understand, is this. So that a teacher will not burn out. So that at the end of the day, you might just tell the children, I better collect and go. Okay? Are you getting me? And that is what a lot of people, a lot of schools, a lot of organizations, a lot of teachers are doing. And it's the reason for us. And we're coming back to make you understand that, come on, we can do better. Are you together? I've had the exposure of outside the country. I've seen life in Europe, in America, and I can only tell you it's not the same. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? It's not the same. Now, what is the outcome of this product, this raw material that you are trying to project? Now, let's look at the different aspects. I'm not going to read all this. I'm starting from direct instruction. Direct instruction is simply saying this is a structured teacher centered approach, focusing on what? Clear and organized lessons. So look at that. Direct instruction, a structured teacher structured approach, focusing on what? Clear and organized lessons. We talked about that. Number 2, inquiry-based learning. It will encourage students to ask questions, explore, and conduct research. Do you know that all these teaching methods, you can use them for a single topic? As a teacher, you must be able to know the fast learner, the slow learner, and a learner that is one at a time. Okay? Child is important. Every child is important. When Mama was the president, he mandated that every child go to school. Are you getting it? Every child must come on there, let me do the Yoruba language, and you say it's just because it has not been discovered the kind of learning that suits you. Are you getting it? Now, let me now tell you what I do. I think by the grace of God, I have been a teacher for close to 25 years. Yes. So I've been able to, not like to, but let me just make up the start something, just saying this. I've taught in British school and few schools. Now, this is what I adopt. And I get into the classroom. Maybe because I'm a spoken English person, 90. And I bring in any topic, we talk about it, and look at the first of the people that get it. And say, okay, you know what? I'm able to understand this concept. Few people raise up their hand. At least for that first time, I have done lead. And I said, you know what? You understood? Okay.
I don't understand at all. I understand, but okay. You know what I do? Do a collaborative kind of learning approach. Okay, you provide that explain to that person. You provide that to that person. I'll do it. I'll start watching. And see manage. And you know one thing about those children, they'll go an extra mile, you know what's it. Sometimes we as teachers, we also need to learn from them. Just like what he said, that I want to know what they know first before doing it, acting and doing it. You have to understand where they are coming from. Some of them, maybe they be better than you. Some of them, maybe they are not thinking straight. It is the process of interaction. When you are teaching the topic, do you understand? You can see that brother was trying to utopia. It means that maybe it's kind of learning, and when it's split, it's learning. Hello? But that should not also disrupt every other person from the devil. People, they learn when they apply it. And what they learn is not a teacher is going to decipher that. Because why? Your duty and your desire is to see that raw material becoming the best finished product. That's what they said they can have for you as a teacher. Do not teach anybody because the salary they are giving you does not make sense. So therefore, let me just do anyhow. Excuse me. Whatever is going on, come on. I am a product of the teacher. She's a better memory. But I can tell you something. Let me share this story with you. She taught a guy in Cameroon. After the guy graduated from university, well, he for a job. My grandmother always started school. He came to my brother's school to get a job. I saw my mom and I recognized her. You should know how it is. She wouldn't recognize her. My mom would recognize her. They recognized her. And he was telling my mom how she gets so much about the partition what she was trying to do. Now imagine, if she was brought up, you would come and do this for her own son. Everything you will do, be careful. Whatever children is passing through your hands, you're going to give an account of it. I've taught in some schools, the children will see me. Now when I travel out, some of them are abroad, they were like, oh, they're trying to reach out to me. They did not remember the school they went to, but they remember the impact. That I'm not paying attention to myself, but I'm going to tell you something. Go out and become the best version of yourself so that you can give that best to the children you're teaching. Don't always see that because I don't have a job. Teacher is the next thing I can do. So let me just do that. They just say I'm not doing anything. You have to do. Why did I say that? See those children as something that have a passion. If I see them tomorrow, we'll be part of all. Really? I said, yes. But I never asked what's going on. I said to her, I said, thank God. But I've come to God believe in her. She did electrical electronics. She came on the call class. I said, oh, God, you will do it. She said, I got an admission to her. And this is what she wanted. Whatever you are doing, we were your students. Teachers, but they cannot see your soul. They did not, I don't remember the salary I was getting over a decade ago, but they remember the impact. What are you taking from today's training? You're talking about communication. Start implementing it. You want to submit your exam question. How many of you here can use Microsoft Word? No, please, if you don't have to use, don't feel ashamed. Everybody, and you can type. Everybody, I don't know if you can use PowerPoint presentation. Please go and learn it. Please go and learn it. Please go ahead. Okay? Now, another question is this. How often do you improve yourself as a teacher? We talked about the flipped classroom. Sorry. The environment based, I think we talked about that. Then the differentiated, yes. The environment based on the differentiated instruction. That is adapting different teaching styles to meet the needs of the student. We talked about that. Collaborative learning. I don't discuss that with you, right? Flipped classroom. That is, students learn new content at home through videos, readings, and practice in class. Now, another one is project-based. Like I just asked the question, how many of you know that you project PowerPoint? I'm going to give you a challenge. I'm going to tell the principal. Yes. How many of you know? How many of you smartphone do? I have a smartphone. I have a YouTube on my smartphone. Go to the YouTube on your smartphone. Right now. Right now. Go to the YouTube. Teach that later. Go to your YouTube, fast, in your search, type Swift Revolution International. I'm doing something. Yes, you subscribe. I want to pass something to you. Additionally, Swift Revolution International. I asked the question, but I said, how often do you improve yourself? We've taken from videos. What we are doing today is something that we're going to put back there for you to listen over again. Okay? Now, Swift Revolution International. That's one. As a one word. And has anybody seen it? Yeah.
They asked them, can you present? Yesterday, I got to send teachers for an online class for 120,000 for 2 weeks. I look within, now I have not to bring it here, but when I look within, because I asked the person that sent it to me, what do they need? Constant power supply, use of this app, they mentioned all the apps. In my head, I was just like, mathematically inclined, and he was ready to use those apps. I have to send it to another group which I belong. If you see how all of them were just sending CV, like now they pick like 3 because it's an online school. So each time I keep hearing with him and say that we need to step up. Common word, we still find it difficult to some extent. If our teacher can help us, just to improve ourselves.
Like to do something. Because when we do something like this, we want to follow. And not just come to drop this. We want to see that what we have come to do is working and we can even improve. So we would like to have all their email addresses through you.
Okay, they all have email.
And when they conclude, we'll be dropping something. So I think anybody can do it and get me.
Sir, there's some things. I'm sorry, I'm not of this. Sir, I don't need to give query. This is personal development.
No,
I don't feel. Sir, sometimes they need push this.
Our teachers are the boss. I'm sorry, I'm a teacher, I can tell you. It's difficult, so you have to push yourself. I'm opportune to, I've been able to at least be exposed to like 3 different versions of curriculum: the American one, the European one, and the Nigerian one. They're not the same.
This one that I'm even telling you is an online school. Yes. Because that's for British curriculum. But I don't know.
I'm a bit satisfied.
So that means that's money because that thing I've tried to do it 120,000, 150.
email address or maybe all this WhatsApp, because there are some other app now that is easier than using email. Like in private school now, all of them have submitted their question paper to, and I've vetted all of them have already. They submitted it through WhatsApp. And if they cannot scatter, you can arrange it and take it through.
I'm saying
yes, through easier way. But for what you are saying, it depends on the way you are.
Let me have
both through email access or WhatsApp or other app.
Yeah, these are email. For me, it is directive measure 86. For Mrs. Matic, it is TK ID 65. I don't need to ask you, family, Mrs. Family is Olusha, Jobi, Oluwadari, Mr. Taufik, 92. So they all have email. Now, I don't know if it's still.
You are saying WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Let me now tell you something. In America, you don't have access to it. They are too complacent in this after this world. Because they are not communication. Even as a teacher. If you have everybody abroad, they have time they talk to you. Isn't it? Hello, you have somebody abroad. Now you talk to you. Does he talk to you all the time? They tell you, they come to sometimes they call me and say, I want to go back here. I'll tell us, I have to speak English. I will call me back. Hello. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I'm on the road, I'm walking home, I'm talking on the phone. That is my heart. But we are too complacent in trying to we not get to the advanced world. When I get to the advanced world, now we're missing out. So this is what we want to tell us right now. The lobby is this. Try to have a new implementation of something. I want to see you grow. I want to see you becoming the best version of yourself. Any question? I'm done.
There's someone here.
Okay.
So I would like to speak something.
What?
We are here to have you.
Okay,
From you guys. I said anytime you introduce so this is no why. Not that it's not easy to execute it. No why. So this one may not be
I did not benefit from the seminar. I've heard a lot of what successful. But the only thing I observed is that the time of when this seminar is coming to us, if you can see from observation, many of us here, our mind is already somewhere else. It's coming at the wrong time. Because what the principal does that we have to do is just like somebody is working. And we seem to work from Monday till Friday. Many of us, the only opportunity we have to put to plan or do many other things, our mind are already there. I will advise if people can look for a little another time. It's a very quality seminar these people are giving us that. I've paid huge amount of money to attend this kind of thing. But if I can tell you that as people are talking, I'm not sitting down here because I'm benefiting. It's a quality seminar. But my mind has already expired. That is which I believe that every of us are doing. For instance, not before this is a quality of people that are with experience. Since I would have left this place because I'm benefiting. But my mind has already expired since the time I already have. I'm just struggling to just give myself just because I'm benefiting. So I'm like you to the top of the principal. If you can go and we will get a type of seminar. One, because people are not okay with it. Because you are not because even your mind, you are trying to meet up with the time and what we expect people, they want the most likely person that you are going to talk to in 5 minutes. I will close by the and we have disappointed so many minds and we have disappointed so many people. So our mind are no longer today. in the principal, it is during that seminar we used to have, it is so bad. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that feedback. I really love it. I wish I had to give you a hand of Thank you. And if you love that feedback, thank you very much. Anyone else? A question? You're wrapping up already. Let's go. Yes, we understand it, but at least we've gotten a taste of what we have and we want more. And you can tell the business. Thank you very much for your time. And let me keep my colleague to say what it
All right, that's a